Second scenario, we've got that the marginal social benefit is equal to the marginal cost, which is the scenario that we're looking at in this question here. And when that's the case, we're going to have no externalities. And of course, the last scenario, when it is, oof, that was almost a B. Solid effort for sure. Of course, when marginal social benefit is less than marginal social cost, we're going to have a negative externality. And I'm just going to draw from memory. I'm probably going to look it up after what it looks like. So we would have our demand curve. And we would have our, let me redraw that actually. So I believe this would be the private marginal cost. Oh, I forgot to denote Q, quantity on the x-axis, P for price on the y-axis. And this would account for our externality. And if we were to do what's called internalizing the externality, this means making whoever's producing the externality pay for it. Then we would sum the personal marginal cost line and the externality line to form the social marginal cost line. Here I've written SMC, sometimes it's MSC as I've written above, marginal social cost or social marginal cost, same thing. So without the externality internalized, they would demand this level of Q at this price P. I'm going to put a star next to, but when we internalize the externality, and so for an example, pollution, one scheme for pollution is causing those that pollute to pay a certain amount for every, I'm trying to think, we'll say liter that they pollute. So if that were the case, to charge for pollution, the result would be moving to the social marginal cost, where we would have a lower amount of the good produced at a higher price. Call these Q prime and P prime. I'm just going to check to make sure I got that right. Yeah, so they've drawn it slightly different, but this is the same concept. They haven't drawn the externality like I have, but here we can see the demand, which is equal to the marginal benefit. I should add that. the private marginal cost, they've written marginal private cost, again, same thing. When you add the next negative externality to that, so here I'm adding the personal marginal cost plus the externality, we'll see the line rise to the level of the social marginal cost, which includes the private marginal cost and the externality. So in this case, the deadweight loss would be this area here. And they get the same result, where the price rises and the quantity falls. Wait a second, take a picture of that if you'd like. Move on to question 2.